Hello friend. You're watching your favorite YouTube channel Real Persian Prince. In today's video we are going to talk about why Joe Biden won't stop Israel. The relationship between the United States and Israel has long been marked by strategic, political, and cultural ties, making any U.S. administration's policy toward Israel a matter of significant interest and scrutiny. President Joe Biden's approach to Israel is no exception. To understand why President Biden won't stop Israel from pursuing its policies, a nuanced exploration of historical, political, strategic, and diplomatic factors is essential. Historical context. The U.S. Israel relationship has been robust for decades, founded on mutual interests and shared democratic values. Since Israel's establishment in 1948, the U.S. has been a key ally, providing military aid, diplomatic support, and economic assistance. This alliance has been sustained through various administrations, regardless of the party in power, underscoring a bipartisan consensus on the importance of supporting Israel. Strategic interests. The Middle East remains a region of critical strategic interest to the United States. Israel is seen as a vital ally in a region marked by instability, conflict, and competing influences from other powers such as Russia and Iran. Israel's military capabilities and intelligence sharing are invaluable to U.S. interests in counterterrorism and regional stability. As such, ensuring Israel's security aligns with broader U.S. strategic goals, making it unlikely that the Biden administration would take steps perceived as undermining Israeli security. Political considerations. Domestic politics play a crucial role in shaping U.S. foreign policy toward Israel. The pro-Israel lobby, particularly organizations like AIPAC, American Israel Public Affairs Committee, wield significant influence in Washington. Support for Israel enjoys broad bipartisan support, and political leaders often align their policies with this consensus to maintain political support and avoid alienating key voter blocs. For President Biden, navigating these domestic political realities means balancing progressive calls for a more critical stance on Israel with the broader bipartisan support for the U.S.-Israel alliance. Diplomatic dynamics. Diplomacy is another critical factor. The Biden administration faces the delicate task of managing its relationships with multiple stakeholders in the Middle East, including Palestinian authorities, Arab states, and Iran. Pressuring Israel too hard could jeopardize recent normalization agreements between Israel and several Arab nations, fostered under the Abraham Accords. These agreements are seen as a positive step toward regional peace and stability, and the Biden administration is likely to support and build upon them. Human rights and international law. While the Biden administration has expressed concerns about human rights and international law, including the rights of Palestinians, it must balance these concerns with strategic interests. The administration has called for a two-state solution and has condemned actions that undermine this goal, such as settlement expansion. However, taking a harder line against Israel on these issues could strain bilateral relations and complicate broader diplomatic efforts in the region. So, make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Let's go to the video. The role of Iran. Iran's nuclear ambitions and regional influence are a significant concern for both the U.S. and Israel. Cooperation between the U.S. and Israel on countering Iran's influence is a cornerstone of their strategic partnership. Any U.S. policy perceived as weakening Israel's position could embolden Iran and destabilize the region further. Thus, President Biden's approach to Israel is also influenced by the need to present a united front against common adversaries. Military and economic aid. The U.S. provides substantial military and economic aid to Israel, amounting to billions of dollars annually. This aid is seen as essential for maintaining Israel's qualitative military edge in the region. Reducing or conditioning this aid could be perceived as undermining Israel's security and could face significant political backlash domestically. Therefore, President Biden is likely to continue this support, recognizing its importance to both Israeli security and U.S. strategic interests. Influence of key advisors and officials. The perspectives of key advisors and officials within the Biden administration also shape U.S. policy toward Israel. Figures like Secretary of State Antony Blinken and National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan have strong pro-Israel credentials and influence policy decisions. Their backgrounds and positions contribute to a continued commitment to supporting Israel, even as they navigate complex international and domestic pressures.